Good morning and welcome to this course on operations management. So we are going to see a topic from Unit 3, which is product design and work systems. And here we're going to study the topic motion study and work measurement. So a pretty interesting topic, which you're going to see now. So let us get into this topic. So motion study is actually a part of the method study, which you already saw the framework overall work study. It's a part of method study, which is coming under overall work study, where we are going to analyze the movements of the operators. So that is actually the very important key thing. That is actually the motion study, where the movements of the operator have been studied. So principles of motion studies include use of the human body, arrangement of the workplace, and designs of tools and equipment. So when you talk about use of human body, the two hands should begin and complete the movement at the same time. The two hands should not be idle at the same time except during periods of rest. Motion of the arm should be made simultaneously. Hand and body motion should be made at the lowest classifications at which is possible to do the work satisfactorily. So use of momentum should be employed to help the worker, but should not be, so it should be reduced to minimum whenever it has to be overcome by a muscular effort. Continuous carve movements are to be preferred to straight line motions involving sudden and changes in directions. Ballistic, that is free swimming movements are faster, easier and more accurate than restricted or controlled movements. So these are some of the factors we should use. And rhythm is essential to the smooth and automatic performance for any repetitive operation. The work should be arranged to permit easy and natural rhythm wherever possible. Work should be arranged so that eye movements are confined to a particular comfortable area without the need for frequent change of focus. Now, arrangement of the workplace, the definite and fixed station should be provided for all tools and for also material permit habit formation. Tools and materials should be pre-positioned to reduce searching. Gravity feed bins and containers should be used to deliver the materials as close to the point of use as possible. Tools, materials, and control should be located within the maximum working area and as near to the worker as possible. Materials and tools should be arranged to permit the best sequence of operations. Drop deliveries or ejectors should be used wherever possible so that the operator does not have to use his hands to dispose of finished products. Provision should be made for adequate lighting and a chair of type and height to permit good posture should be provided. Height of the workplace and seat should be arranged to allow alternate standing and seating. The color of the workplace should contrast with that of the work and thus to prevent eye fatigue. The hand should be relieved of all the work of holding the workplace, where this can be done by a jigsaw fixture or foot operated device. Two or more tools should be combined wherever possible, where each finger performs some specific movement. As in typewriting, the load should be distributed in accordance with the inherent capacities of the fingers. Handles such as those used as screwdrivers and cranks should be designed to permit maximum surface on the hand to come in contact with the handle. Levers, crossbars, and wheel bars should be in such a position that the operator can manipulate them with the least body change and greatest mechanical advantage. Next topic after the motion study, we talk about the work measurement. Work measurement is also called by the name time study. Work measurement is absolutely essential for both the planning and control for operations. Without measurement data, we cannot determine the capacity. Without measurement data, we cannot determine the capacity of facilities, or it is not possible to quote delivery dates or costs. We are not in a position to determine the rate of production and also labor utilization and efficiency. It may not be possible to introduce incentive schemes and standard costs for budget control. The use of work measurement as a basis for incentive is only a small part of the total application. The objectives of work measurement are to provide a solid basis for comparing alternative methods, assessing the correct initial manpower requirement planning and control, realistic costing, financial incentive schemes, delivery date of goods, cost reduction and cost control, identifying substandard workers, training new workers. For the purpose of work measurement, work can be regarded as a repetitive work. Type of work in which the main operations or group of operations repeat continuously during the time spent at the job. These apply to work cycles of extremely short duration. Non-repetitive work, it includes some types of maintenance and construction work, where the work cycle itself is hardly ever repeated identically. Productivity operations. Productivity is a quantitative relation between what we produce and what we use as a resource to produce that. There is arithmetic ratio of amount produced to the amount of resources input. Productivity can be expressed as output by input. Productivity refers to the efficiency of the production system. It's a concept that guides the management of the production system. It's an indicator of how well the factors of production, land, labor are utilized. Measuring productivity, capacity, and demand. The simple productivity output formula strategy, the 360-degree feedback strategy, time tracking and project management software, and monitoring social media strategy. Measuring productivity, profit is equal to productivity strategy, daily check-in strategy, the service to the smile strategy. So methods of improving productivity, the following factors can lead to improvement of productivity. Training programs for labor, incentives and contract for good performance. Enough tools in workplace and proper planning, optimizing site facilities, availability of resources, competition between crews, area justice, good supervision and optimum manpower, short interval scheduling, innovative materials and equipment, time-lapse film analysis for critical activities, and fast reporting and work sampling of critical activities. Ways to improve productivity, product development is one. Specialization and standardization is the next. Market, consumer, and product research. Value analysis, process planning and research. Method study, safety, operator training, production planning and control, and material control. So thank you very much for patiently listening, and look forward to meeting in the next session. If you have any clarifications about, you can ask. Thank you.